What's up, guys? I'm the Kaiser from the Nerd Talk podcast, Nerdy Talk for Nerdy Fans. We got my boy Aiden here, and we're reviewing Scream 5. The 2022. Is it 2022 came out? Yeah, 2022
I was like, this is
movie came out. It's a Scream franchise. Takes place after season 3 of the Scream TV show and after Scream 4.
That's the continuity?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, I didn't
'Cause
know
they brought it up.
I didn't know that was part of it. I thought that was just like its own universe, but yeah, it makes sense. All right. So, yeah, this movie Scream. We're going to let you know what was good about it, what was bad about it, what was terrible about it, and
Our rating.
yeah, already. You
So
want to go first?
my first thoughts, I thought this was going to be a great movie. I saw a lot of reviews on it beforehand, and people were saying if you're a Scream fan, you're going to like this movie. I like the first Scream movie. I like Scary Movie, which is based off the first Scream movie, and I kind of like comedies and mysteries, comedy mysteries, and the thing I have to say about this movie after watching it. It did not lay up to its expectations. I thought it was just a little too goofy. Where it was trying to ride the line of whether it was a parody or a horror movie. You know what I mean? And even the first Scream was a comedy. But I think this went too much comedy and where it was trying to be parody too.
Yeah.
And it took too much from the Scary Movie franchise instead of doing its own thing. And I'll say about the mystery. The mystery wasn't even that good. I think Scooby-Doo could have solved this mystery in 30 minutes or less. Heck, Blue's Clues and Steve from Blue's Clues could have solved this mystery in about 15 minutes.
Detective Pikachu could have solved this mystery.
Winnie the Pooh.
The whole mystery aspect of the whole Scream franchise has definitely lost its touch around the second one. The other ones were just the second one is alright, but it was nothing could really beat the first one, and that's basically what they said in this movie, and it's the truth. So the same thing that happened in this movie already happened in Scream 4, where they try to bring the old characters back. But now they're even older, and it just makes no sense.
It's trying to be a reboot and a sequel.
Yeah, what did she say? It was a quadruple or something.
I don't know.
She said it was something she was like, it's not a sequel, but it's not a reboot. It's a continuation, and
it's trying to be a reboot. It's trying to be a sequel. It's trying to include everything in here. But what it forgot to be was a good movie.
Yeah. It just that was not in the script.
Yeah. It takes place, years later from the original movie.
Yeah.
It's almost beat for beat the original movie. It even tries to make fun of some of the tropes from the original movie and other horror movies. And another thing, it was trying to make fun of these newer horror movies too, but I was like, well, at least the new horror movies try something new, where you're doing the same old thing you've been doing for the last 20 years.
Well, you're also doing the same thing as the new horror movies, where, you act you play dramatic music acting like the killer's about to pop up out of nowhere, but then he really comes after the dramatic music, and it's like, oh, okay, you got us, woo, good job. You're a typical horror movie, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff that I wasn't even good at. And a lot of the fake out deaths and stuff you could have predicted. Like I said, Scooby-Doo would have solved this mystery quicker than this movie.
Yeah, so this movie, what also I hate about it is that how they tried tying in how Billy Loomis, which was the first killer of the first Scream movie, how he supposedly had a daughter the same time he was killing people, and he got a girl pregnant, and then that girl ended up coming back, and she's the main character of here, and the killer's trying to kill her because she's his daughter. And, I feel like that was not needed, because then you have to, ask yourself, well, what the fuck was he doing? You must have... They added, too much stuff that was already there in the first movies. They just kept adding on new shit. And
trying to, but here's the real continuity of it.
Yeah.
Here's what really happened. You guys saw this happening, but this is what really happened.
Yeah, this movie, it just didn't make sense. And just some of the stuff that they did when the killer came to kill them and kill the other people, how he said they were predictable, and it's not realistic. You know, like
So the way I was like, is everybody in this horror movie a moron? I mean, you would think in a small town like this, somebody would know how to fight or know karate or boxing or something. Because this dude is doing the same old shit, and I'm going, me as a black belt, I'm going, X Block, do something, you know, like, oh my god, there's no way you'd be this stupid to not block this. You know, these are like, this killer clearly can't fight. Like, if somebody even had any basic knowledge of been in a street fight, he could have kicked this dude's ass.
dude, the killer was like smaller than me, and football players were having trouble trying to defend themselves against this person, and it's like, how?
Yeah, he was like putting pressure on. I was like, "There's no way.
So
There's no way this would happen." Because I would.
not only is the killer strong with one hand, but he adds his other hand to the knife jab, and it's like they acting like it's like Superman trying to kill them, and it's like, dude, my nephew could destroy these guys. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
I don't know. Would you have anything positive to say about the movie?
no, it didn't make me laugh. There's nothing that was really cool about it. They didn't try nothing new. It's the same old thing. They even had the same old characters doing the same old thing, and it gets annoying. You know, like, you just try something new, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Like, I'm sorry that fucking Wes Craven can't make another awesome ass horror movie, but
dead.
yeah, no, that's what I said.
Oh.
That he can't make another awesome ass horror movie. Like, that doesn't mean that you can't give up, but like, don't try to do the same thing he did, just new people. Like, come up with something new. Come up with a new thing, a new killer. Or
Well, I
something.
feel like there was a way they could have made this movie good. You get Marlon Wayans to write it. I would have taken this movie and had Marlon Wayans write. At least you would have a more entertaining movie,
Yeah.
and you might have had a better twist.
Well, the thing is just like horror movies don't do their job no more. You know, like they really can't come through. Like, you can't depend on a horror movie to scare you or nothing.
Well, I wasn't looking for scares here. I wanted to have fun with the movie, and the movie wasn't fun enough for me. There wasn't enough fun things for me to like. There wasn't enough. There wasn't. Not saying there wasn't stuff there to like, but there just wasn't enough to grab me to go, oh, well, that's enjoyable, you know? Like, maybe if the friends were a little closer and stood up with each other and really got the mystery down, or really, I don't know, they didn't show enough. It is,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, they didn't explain how like they told you how the friends knew each other and like where they come from, but that was only like 2 seconds of expedition, you know? And I think, yeah, like how you said, I think if they add more evidence on how these people know each other, or like showed maybe they were playing like Call of Duty together, or like they're doing stuff outside of school besides trying to figure out who the killer is.
built it up a little, built up their friendship a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. Just didn't grab me enough for me to like it. My rating on the movie, I'll probably give it a 6 out of 10. It was meh.
6 out of 10?
Yeah, I would. This is not a theatrical movie. This is a straight to DVD, straight to Netflix kind of. And even as I think I would have liked it better if it was a straight to Netflix movie, because then I would have watched it once and go, oh, at least I didn't pay money for it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I give it a 4 out of 10. You know, I still watch it again if anybody else wants to watch it, you know, because it's like, it's a movie. You'll have fun.
It's almost
thinking about
enjoyable.
it.
I laughed at some scenes.
Yeah.
It's almost enjoyable. It's just not. It's not quite there yet.
Well, I'm not gonna watch it for the twist or nothing, because like there wasn't really a twist. Like there was, but it was like
I've had Scooby Doo mysteries that were harder to solve than this movie.
yeah, you guys could easily spot it, because like you have to look for the details. You know, like as soon as you find the details and how they're moving or how they're talking, you're like, oh, okay, well this person is clearly killing the whole group. Like, you know, but yeah, I'd still watch it again. It's a bad movie. It's not horrible, but it's not good.
But that's our thoughts. What did you guys think of Scream 5? Comment below, let us know. And if you like what you see here and want to see more, subscribe for more videos coming soon.